Yo, what up? Drop Top Benji, back in it. Man, I know I took a little break, y'all. Been out of pocket for a few weeks, man, but back here, back at it. Come to give you guys some updates on everything we got going on, some things that we got working on in the future, and a few other little things or whatever. You know, Drop Top Barbecue still doing its thing, still out there. A lot of people, the main thing that I've been getting a lot of is, yo, why do you stick with the name Drop Top? Why you have a Drop Top burger? Y'all gonna start to see why you had a drop top salmon. You're gonna start to see a whole bunch of drop top things. Like, and for me, when I first got the name Drop Top Benji, it was all because of this car. And they don't consider it a dunk because it's not a Chevy, but it is a convertible, so they always call it a drop top, 71 drop top. But when I ride in that car, man, it always reminds me, like, I look up when the roof is down, man, it's just beautiful. The world is so beautiful, it's so big. The opportunities are countless. Like, it's just, I just adopted the lifestyle of a drop top lifestyle. And when I say a drop top lifestyle, I just mean, like, it's just so much that we can do, man. Enjoy this world while we have it, and enjoy our health while we have it. Enjoy the little small things like the freedom you get when riding in a convertible. Like, so that's why when you see the drop top burger, it is a unique experience. It is some things that you just out of mind, you know. Man, what make him think about putting brisket, a smoked patty, and pulled pork on the same burger? Like, because it's just countless, man. The opportunities and the things we can do are countless. Y'all gonna see a lot more things added to the drop top menu. The same way with the salmon, the drop top salmon. Now we're gonna have a drop top sandwich. I'm gonna have a drop top lasagna. I'm gonna have a drop top spaghetti. Like, it's gonna be just crazy flavors. Just things that are out of mind, you know. The opportunity to be able to combine and make different experiences that people can love with the taste of food. It's just amazing to me. And just to know that people, they don't mind waiting in line and they'll save throughout their week and save an appetite just so that they can come and get something to eat from Drop Top Barbecue. To me, it's humbling and it's amazing, and I appreciate everybody who's been riding for me, everybody who's been retweeting, sharing, commenting, word of mouth, like all of that. Like, it matters. I love y'all. I really appreciate it. So I don't know, man. Maybe we'll take a ride in the drop top so y'all can look up and really see what I mean when I say, like, it's just the feeling is something else. That's probably what we'll do a little bit later. But the other thing, the film. So we're talking with Nick, really working on it, man. They got a couple of new ideas. They're working on some other equipment as well. But they sent me some more footage, man. So I gave y'all a little sneak tease of it. I'm gonna give y'all some more unreleased footage so you guys can check it out and see what kind of work that they really been doing. There's also a little bit more tied into the stories and the different stuff that's going on with it. But I can't wait for you guys to see that. That's gonna all be at the end of the video. So make sure y'all watch enough of it so that y'all can, you know, catch the good parts. That's what's gonna be in the actual series, the docuseries, the documentary, however it comes out, how it's gonna be. Make sure y'all watch that at the end. It'll be all broadcasted on there. Other thing, everybody keep asking me, Benji, are you really selling your house? Why are you gonna do that? You shouldn't do that. You should do this, blah, 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 whatever it is. True answer, yes, I'm selling my house. If you come to me with $100,000 or $120,000 and you think that's a lot of money to buy this house, like, you really tripping. All right, I'm gonna just tell you right now, you need to be willing and ready to spend about 300 grand. Like, I'm not giving my house away, but it is for sale. And I've been getting more lash back at it because of the location and stuff like that and the meaning behind it. But this is what I want everybody to know and understand. Do not limit yourself to one location. Just because you bought a house here doesn't mean you have to stay here. You can sell that house, you can move somewhere else, you can buy something somewhere else. Like, one part about life is being able to roll with the punches. Things change, circumstances change. So you need to be willing and ready to roll with the punches and always be able and in a position where you can make a better life for you and your family, everybody else who's dependent on you. That's the big thing. So do not do not become so overwhelmed and so caught up within material things that you feel like it's holding you there. Do not be a prisoner of material things. And that's what I see, and that's what I notice happens to a lot of people. They become prisoner of material things. And I'm gonna tell y'all, man, we could die any day, man. Y'all see how 2020 been? That show definitely has showed us something, man, that we could die any day. So do not sit here and be a prisoner of materialistic things. Enjoy your life. Do not stay someplace if you're not unhappy. Do not stay with people who don't make you happy. Like, your happiness is your responsibility. So you're responsible for surrounding yourself with happiness. And if there's people around you who don't make you happy, then you might need to get rid of them. Happiness is the most selfish thing that you have to do. Something that you have to do, something that you need to do. You need to be happy. All right? That's just the only way that life gonna work. Investment opportunity. This is what I'm looking at, y'all. I'm looking at, it's like 79.5, close to 80 acres of property, man. What I really want to do, I want to purchase this with a group of investors. So y'all check this out. Get with me. I have a few names already. Let's purchase these 80 acres, and I really want to do like build like a sustainable community where we own it. We own the whole property with housing. We own the housing. We own the mechanic shops. We own the gas stations, the grocery stores. I would like to see an entire sustainable community where everything happens within the community. The people within the community run the community. The people who live in the housing run the actual businesses there. Some obviously are going to have to go other places for employment and whatever, but when they come back, everything they need will be all within this gates. So I'm looking at 80 acres. That's the biggest thing that I'm working on now. So even after I sell my house and I find someplace else to stay, I still want to get these 80 acres and work towards a sustainable community, building a sustainable community. That's the first thing. So y'all get at me, let me know if you're willing to invest and what you want to do, and I add you guys to the list. The more people we have, the cheaper the initial investment will be for each person. But I'm telling y'all, a sustainable community, once it gets up and running and it's self-sufficient, man, we'll all be benefiting in so many different ways. You know, one thing that we can't do is get caught up on the older generation or those people expecting them to help us, because I've accepted the fact that it's just not going to happen. So we have to be willing to step out on faith and start paving those ways ourselves. I know the way our culture is set up and what people say, generational wealth this and generational wealth that, or whatever it is. But what we should be doing as the adults in the situation now, we should be paving the way for the next generation, for our kids. So our kids shouldn't have to go bulldoze a property and make a dirt road and pave the road and everything. We should at least be knocking the property down. We should at least be laying the foundation. We should at least be paving the road so that whatever job they have to do can benefit from it. So they're not paving the road, they're putting up street lights and reflectors on the road. And then generation by generation, they can make this one path bigger and better and more profitable. You know, so if y'all get what I'm saying with that, you know where I'm going with a sustainable neighborhood. I know this may not ever happen in our lifetime, but if we get it started, the next generation that come and fill our shoes is just that much easier for them. One thing that I noticed in our community, they talk about our community, how it has nothing, but the people who have the control over whether this area can be this or be that, they rather watch it rot. They rather watch it rot before they see somebody else with it or benefiting from it. And that's not the right attitude to have. That's not the right mentality to have. That's not where I'm at with things. I want to make sure I pave a way and set it up for my kids or my grandkids or just the other kids in the neighborhood, that they can see a light and that they know that they can jump into this rotation and that they can help this project move forward. That's where we all need to be. Well, I think we done hit pretty much everything, man. So what I'm gonna do is, man, we'll jump in the drop top. We'll take a spin. I'm gonna tell y'all what I mean when I tell you it's a drop top lifestyle. Get ready for it. We about to ride. So like, this is what I'm telling y'all when I say the drop top lifestyle, man. Now look at that. Like, this world is so beautiful, man. And there's so much that we can do. Like, the opportunities are countless, man. Limitless. Literally limitless, y'all. And it's a drop top world, and that's real. that opportunity countless. You making food, make that experience something that people just can't see anyway. Make it unique to you, make it a drop top something, man. It's a lifestyle, y'all. I'm telling you, it's a lifestyle. Look at this world. Man, this world is beautiful, yo. We live in a piece of heaven, y'all.